Anyway, keep your peace.
There we go. It's right back up. So are you done, Moxie? Do you
Done.
concede, or are you still gonna sit here and pretend?
9, 8.
Oh, he's doing a little countdown.
7.
I don't know. It's like
I'm just waiting for you to give a response. You didn't. So we're on the part of the conversation where you actually didn't. So sorry, I don't know why you think overspeaking is going to help you in the conversation, but I was going to say, hey, we're part of the conversation where, in fact,
voice
we were, I guess, circling around whether the relevance of the point mattered in the entire raw conversation, and it seemed like you didn't hold the belief that it wasn't relevant.
I can over
and I don't know. It seems like now we're in the part of the conversation where we can either move on to just further subject content of the conversation about like pro-life, or we can just like throw shit in the mud and then just like I don't know, make this like the most unbearing conversation ever. So.
I grant
that's the thing I'm asking you. Right? It's either like you want to continue or you just want to ramble about something else.
Look, we can continue once you establish relevance. I've already told you that, low tier.
I don't know. There's no need to establish relevance when you made the claim that there was no relevance, right?
Go ahead.
But then in the same breath, throughout the conversation, then moved away and said, actually, you didn't have that belief. So which one is it? Did you have the belief that there was no relevance? Did you change your mind throughout the conversation, or I'm confused?
You could have the belief that there is no relevance, and not really have motivations for it. And the only motivations are in virtue of there being no motivations for there being relevance, because it would be more of a positive claim. That seemed like more what would happen, more what's what had happened when you asked him, hey, do you think there's relevance? And he says, well, no.
Like, I didn't even say no. I don't even think I said no. All that I said was establish the relevance. I could just be agnostic.
Wait, Moxie, are you under the impression that he's affirming that there is no relevance?
That seems to be the impression he's currently under. The sort of confused
impression. Like Moxie, goodness qualia, and your name is Moxie, so when I ask a question and then I say Moxie, that's a social cue for you to answer.
He's not good with social cues. He's a little autistic.
Jesus Christ.
Moxie?
At any point in time, you can get off mute. At any point in time.
I think he's already out. Wait, yeah, I'm checking my phone. He is off mute. I can hear him breathing. Like, we know you're there.
I don't know. I'm just waiting until this guy either says, hey, you either circle it back in the point and throw shit in, everywhere. Because like, keep in mind, it's already established. So I'm just a little bit confused as to why we are not progressing into the conversation.
Out here in the batting
but I will say though this. No, yeah, I think you should know about facts about pregnancies in order for you to talk about pro-life, right? Presumably, part of those like facts would play into whether you care about certain features, right?
Look, I'm going to need an argument that is.
I want to be clear. You think that like if I don't know, you were lacking information, you think you have at least some good judgment on the matter. You wouldn't like flip flop. Because it seems like you would actually if there was some facts of the matter there that might be overriding. And I don't know. I think that's relevant.
That has issues on its own, and we can address that in a second. But you did not answer the question, so I think the question that's crucial. Like I mean, Saucy. I mean, I can ask him like maybe one more time before we move on.
I want to be clear. You're the outsider.
Why is he over? Okay, please. Stop.
I want to be clear. You're the outsider. Hello. Like, I mean, the question whether or not it's relevant.
I'm sorry. I don't know why your gain is so loud. I don't know why your gain is so loud, but like it drowns. Like your own microphone drowns you out.
I'm not trying to be loud. I don't know. My mic.
No, I'm just saying that it's hard to make out the words that you're saying. Like I need you to repeat what you said because your own gain drowned you out. Maybe take a step back from the microphone. Maybe that would help.
I'm very I'm far away from the mic.
I find that hard to. I could just take a step back. Like that, you being far away, it's like compatible with you taking another step back, buddy. So try to articulate what you said one more time.
Wait, that wasn't the claim. The claim wasn't negating the fact that you couldn't step back. Wait, what? That's so weird. I said I was already far back.
I know, and I'm just saying.
No, I was expressing a fun fact about the world. I want to be clear. I was expressing a fun fact about the world.
Don't really care.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's
really care about the fun fact.
The other claim.
Can you take another step back or not? Can you
You're
take
being full
another step
autistic
back
right
or
now, just to be
not?
clear. You're being
Please.
really autistic right now. Just relax.
You're constant.
That was
You're
easy.
constantly
Yes, you're being
overtalking.
really autistic right now. Just relax, please. Jesus, my ears.
Okay, are you gonna answer the question?
Oh, is this another debate?
Look, I think
Why
we've
am
already
I
established
obligated
that this
again?
low
For
tier
one, why am I
retard is
obligated?
not
What's
going
the
Wait,
level say this
Do you
question?
think
Here,
that he
I'll
says you're
explain why you're
obligated?
obligated. Just stop. I'll explain
Wait,
why
hold
you're
on.
obligated.
Is it only
No,
Moxie?
no, stop. No, just stop. I'll explain why you're
What
obligated,
do you
okay?
stop?
Because there's a
You
misconception. It's
over
because
you
you...
hijacked the conversation,
Okay,
and
if you're
now
gonna
just
ask the
rescue your
question, why
boyfriend.
are you obligated?
I want to be
Don't
clear.
feel
You
the need to
hijacked the
mention spirit. There's a good
conversation to
explanation here,
wait. I want to be
Arthur.
clear. You
So
hijacked the
continue.
conversation to defend your boyfriend, and now you're spurting the fuck out.
That's
Wait, you think
that's
this
not
is
my
This is
some sort
not
of
boyfriend.
what I
I'm
defense?
just
expect
his.
from a competent
No,
debater
it's
like
not my.
you.
I'm just
I
his
want to be
side
clear.
piece
This
for
is
the
not what I
time
expect
being.
from a competent debater like you. And what you're doing right now is to just doing this weird thing.
Listen, it would be
This
different if I
antisocial
was
thing.
Saucy's main chick, but
I
I'm
just
side piece right
really
now. So
want to. I just really
Look, and let's just be
need you
clear,
to just
Moxie,
like
right? Lucario
lock
is
the fuck
stepping
in.
in because I've already bitched you. I already had my fun with you, and I want Lucario to get his turn.
I
Like,
agree.
you've already
Then you
gotten
ran
kicked
away.
out.
That's fine.
I'm
My
trying to
balls are
moderate the
already empty,
conversation.
right? I've
Then
already
that's
emptied
fine.
my nuts
Yeah,
inside.
that's it. You
Already
ran away.
filled.
That's fine.
Beautiful. No, because you're running away from moderation
GGs.
because you realized the point that you made an assumption on. And so you don't want anyone to clarify that point. You're just going to keep using your loud microphone and talk over the other person whenever they try to talk like you're about to do right now. So the explanation as to why it's relevant for you to answer that question, or why more clearly why you have an obligation as you asked, is because you kept on pressing him burden of proof for why there's no relevancy. When it seems to be the case that when you ask him, he never said that. I didn't hear him say that. And even in your your recollection, you just reported that you asked him and then he said no. That's compatible with him holding withholding judgment on the proposition that there is relevance and there is no relevance. So I'm just really curious, why are you pressing him on justification for the fact that there is no relevance when that's something that he didn't posit in the dialect thus far?
300 ping to the brain. The retard's loading a response. Everybody lock in.
I'm not trying to well, literally, I've like for one,
You
the conversation
stuttered.
is on. You
I'm
gave
sorry,
away.
if you're going
You
to
like
use the
ran
term
away.
stutterbug unironically, please don't stutter this much.
Fucking stutterbug. That shit was so bad.
I'm sorry, bro. It did not hit.
And the
I
crazy
wasn't
thing is,
trying to.
while he said it, he said,
Right
"You
now, I
little
just think
stutterbug,
that the
fucking
conversation's already
retard."
dead. Saucy
I
just
know
Okay.
it died when
decided,
you couldn't
know
track
what?
the conversation and decided to loud mic everybody. That's
No,
when
it
it died.
died the
Not
second that he
loud
came in
micing.
here and decided to
What?
interrupt someone significantly more intelligent than him. That person being me. I don't know why the dumb fuck decided to pipe up when someone who was clearly his intellectual superior was having fun with a low tier. I guess he wanted to bring his low tier ass in here for me to play with. He wanted to give me 2 low tiers to bitch the fuck out. Fucking retard. You will never
Wait, who's the
interrupt
other
me when
low
I'm
tier? Now
debating
I'm
again, you
curious.
fucking idiot. Jasmine. But Jasmine is fun, right? Because Jasmine
Oh
is
shit.
at least an attractive woman. This is just a faggot. I don't know why he ever thought it was a good idea to interrupt me. A fucking retard. You're never gonna do that again. Fucking bum.
But yeah, RIP the conversation.
Anyways.
Yo, what's up, Unlucky?